Want to learn English in the most surprising way? Sometimes, the wrong turn takes you to the right place. And that's true for language learning too. This story is more than just words. It's an experience. It teaches you English without you even noticing. So hit subscribe, like the video, and stay with me, because your English is about to get better in the most natural way. Mina had a small city map in her pocket. She was visiting a new town in northern Italy. Not very famous, not very busy. Her plan was simple. Walk to the old bell tower, take a few pictures, and maybe grab a sandwich from a cafe nearby. The day was warm, and the streets smelled like fresh bread and old stone. She checked her map at the corner of a quiet street and turned left. But the street didn't look familiar. It was too narrow and filled with vines climbing over the walls. She looked around, but saw no signs or shops. Still, something told her not to turn back. So she kept walking. There were no cars here. Only small houses with wooden doors, flower pots on windows, and cats sleeping in the sun. She passed an old man watering plants who didn't even look up. A few minutes later, she passed a girl jumping rope alone, her smile quiet but full of life. Mina stopped for a moment. "This isn't the way to the bell tower," she whispered to herself. But she didn't really mind. Soon, the narrow street opened into a small square. And suddenly, it felt like she had stepped into another world. There was a tiny fountain in the center, birds hopping along the edge, and an old cafe with only 4 wooden tables outside. 2 women were playing cards under an umbrella. A man was playing the accordion in the corner, just for fun. Mina had never seen this place on any travel website. She sat down at an empty table. No one came to take her order. But after a while, the man with the accordion stopped playing, walked over, and placed a glass of cold lemonade in front of her. He didn't speak, just nodded. She sipped the lemonade slowly. It was the best she'd ever tasted. As she sat there, time seemed to move differently. Slower, softer. She took out her notebook and wrote a sentence. Sometimes, getting lost is how we find what we need. Then she translated it into English and smiled. It sounded beautiful both ways. The old women playing cards looked over and nodded. The accordion player started playing again, something slower this time. A little boy ran across the square chasing a butterfly, laughing. Mina felt like she belonged there, even if just for a short moment. She didn't check her map again. By the time the sun began to go down, she stood up, smiled at the cafe, and walked back through the quiet streets. She didn't try to find the bell tower anymore. She had already found something better. She had found a hidden place, a story to remember, and a peaceful way to practice English naturally. And that's what stories like this do. They teach you new phrases, new sentence styles, and new emotions, without any pressure. You learned without knowing. That's the magic of slow, beautiful language learning. So if this story helped you feel English in a new way, do this. Subscribe right now, don't wait. Like the video if you've ever taken a wrong turn that felt just right. And comment below. Where did you get lost and find something amazing?